Tina Clayton, Serena Cole, Tia Clayton. In a recent interview, Stephen Francis of MVP said he has girls who will be world dominators. Who was he talking about? I'd love to know your thoughts. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel if this is your first time here. Thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Recently, MVP signed the likes of Serena Cole, Tina and Tia Clayton, as well as I believe they're managing Abigail Wolf, and of course we know they have the remarkable Shericka Jackson. In a recent interview, Coach Stephen Francis of MVP Club discussing the reasons why he would not be working with Elaine Thompson-Herah ever again, he also stated that he has a plethora of young talent in their teens and 20s who he assures us in the next 4 years will become world dominators.
As I said, we have a lot of young girls, not so young girls, 20-something girls who I feel are can dominate the world of sprinting in the next 3 to 4 years.
Now, obviously, Shericka Jackson, who is also out of the MVP camp, although not directly coached by Coach Stephen Francis, she's poised to possibly become the double sprint champion at this year's World Athletics Championships in Budapest 2023. The distinct possibility exists that she could win the women's 100 meters with her blistering world leading time, a new personal best of 10.65. And we are pretty certain, barring anything untoward, that she should retain her title as the world champion in women's 200 meters. So Jackson is clearly one of the young ladies he sees as world dominators in the next 4 years. Well, currently she's probably a world dominator as we speak.
Off it goes. Very, very good start by Shericka Jackson. Natasha Morrison's on the premises. Thompson-Herah is knocking on the door as well. Step forward, Shericka Jackson, imperiously.
And of course, he could have been speaking about Tina Clayton and Serena Cole.
Clayton there in lane 5. God bless, got away well, but now Clayton's well into a running. Jackson's got something to do, but it's going to be Clayton who's running away from the field, and she's won this in it.
And we can't forget Tia Clayton, sister of Tina Clayton. Then there's this young lady, rising superstar out of Holy Childhood called Abigail Wolf.
In my tank, there is more to come. So the stage is set. The record 11.16 seconds set by Kevona Davis in 2018. She represented Edwin Allen back then. The set position. Away they go now. Clean start. Williams got a very good start. So too St. Jacobs, Brianna Davidson. Wolf of Holy Childhood steps forward now. Lavanya Williams comes calling as well. Wolf of Holy Childhood.
Now, we take the word of Stephen Francis very seriously. If he says he has world dominators in the next 4 years in the current batch of girls he has who are teenagers and in their 20s, we have to believe. Remember, he did produce Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the now 5-time world champion. She started in his hands. And of course, with her astounding PB of 10.60, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is the 3rd fastest woman all time. It was also Stephen Francis, an MVP, who gave us Elaine Thompson-Herah, the double Olympic champion, double Commonwealth champion, world's fastest living woman with a time of 10.54, and the 4th fastest 200-meter runner. No, I'm wrong. The 3rd fastest 200-meter runner all time. So one could say Stephen Francis is a man of his word.
Between those two, no one is catching Elaine Thomas-Hera again.
Plus, he also gave us the aforementioned Shericka Jackson, the reigning 200-meter world champion, and second fastest female 200-meter runner all time.
Rarely has there been such a sense of expectation and anticipation. Shelley-Ann Fraser-Price has got out well. Jackson now coming through. Thompson, Hera and Dina Asher-Smith have got a lot to do. At last, it's Jackson's turn to be the queen of sprinting. She becomes the fastest living woman on earth.
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, I asked, who do you think he was referencing? Is it Tina Clayton? Is it Serena Cole? Is it Tia Clayton? Is it Shericka Jackson, who's already dominating? But I don't think he's talking about Shericka Jackson, because he said within the next 4 years. She's already dominating. So, is it Abigail Wolf? Now, to hear someone who has this kind of track record, perhaps the greatest sprint female coach ever in history, Stephen Francis, of course, and the MVP Track Club, one has to take him seriously. But does it really matter who he was talking about, though? I mean, isn't the point that Stephen Francis is convinced that of the crop of girls he currently has, he has world dominators, because he didn't say dominator, world dominators in that crop. He is convinced that he has a plethora of young talent who are so remarkable, he doesn't even need to work with Elaine Thompson-Hera again. And like he said, he likes a challenge. So which of these girls do you think is that special person? In our opinion, myself and the team, we had a long conversation about this. Some of them are leaning toward Tina Clayton. Some said Serena Cole. But you know what I think? I kind of think it's pretty much all of these young ladies. I mean, looking at the talent pool, Serena Cole is unimaginably talented, and I don't believe she's anywhere near her best. She has a lot of correction to do regarding her running technique. Very same thing with Tina Clayton. She needs a lot of work on technique. Tia Clayton, same thing. Abigail Wolf is a baby, 16 years of age, I think, or 15, but tremendous raw talent. Now, I don't believe she's formally signed, but clearly they're working with her, and they have a plethora of other young female talents. For me, here is my takeaway from his statement. It's not which of the girls. It's just that if Stephen Francis says he has world dominators in this bunch of girls between teens and the 20s, then you can bet your bottom dollar he does. Because his track record cannot be besmirched and or questioned. He has produced of the 4 sprinters, 3 of the 4 greatest sprinters all time. Shericka Jackson, Shelley-Ann Fraser-Price, and Elaine Thompson-Hera. But I still want to know, which of these girls do you think he was talking about? Now, this of course is my 2 cents. Now don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up!